Hey, 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 it's Fee here. It's been a while since I've been live, and this is going to be fun. I don't know if anyone, it's Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day. You might be watching this hopefully later on if you are busy. I think I'm competing with the voice, and my voice certainly isn't anything to compete with in that regard. So here I am trying out this new Wave video live. I've already had a little issue. LinkedIn just timed out and then gave me a different link. So I don't think that's going to be working, but that's okay because it's all about experimenting anyhow. Now you are able to, if you're watching this on Facebook and you want to join in the chat, you may need to accept. It'll ask you to let Wave video have access so that your name comes up when you make a comment. But I would love to have some comments and have some folk here with me. I'm only going to be here for a little while. And again, as I said, if you're watching this on the replay, thank you so much. So it's been a while since I've been live, as I said, and I just want to go thank Wave Video for actually putting up a little challenge. Sorry, I've got hair or something here. See, live. You can't make it do what you don't want it to do. So what they did was have a little challenge, the Wave Camp, to get us to try this platform out and to come on live. And I thought, well, it's about time because I've been hesitating and not coming on. I'm watching about 3 different screens trying to see if any of them are actually working at the moment. So hopefully they are. Here I am trying to go live for the first time in a while. And I'll let you know why. I'm going to be really transparent here because actually what happened was during COVID, I got, we had a lot of lockdown, especially here in Victoria where I am, and it really did get to me for a while there. And I became, a bit more sort of introverted than normal. And then I lost my voice for actually about 3 months, and it really closed me down. And it was a strange thing to find that when I actually lost my physical voice, it was like I kind of lost a lot of my other motivation because I get my energy from you guys, from other people speaking to me. So, that's why if you are listening, I'd love you to join in and post a comment there because I can then engage with you and test out how all this is working. So basically, I was going to just say to people, the whole idea was saying going live doesn't have to be hard, and it really doesn't. You don't have to have a lot of gear. I do happen to have headphones, but it kind of keeps me from getting distracted from the noise the cat might make and things like that. But you can do it very simply, and then we've got these amazing, programs now that help us to do this, as well as just going live directly onto a platform anyway. So I guess the one of the things is you can make these really cool little scenes very easily in Wave. So I'll go over some of those just towards the end. But the main thing I'm going to go on to now, just switching scenes, and hopefully it's nice and seamless. And I'm going to talk a little bit about just the basics that you need to know when you are going live. So number one is to have a bit of a plan, just an idea. Now, you don't have to be scripted. I'm not being scripted here. You can probably tell that. I've got a couple of dot points here on this slide, I guess, and if you need some prompting, you can always do that. Some people actually have a full-on teleprompter. If you've got a lot of things to say, that might help you as well. I wanted this to be casual. I'm experimenting. I fully expected that maybe some tech will go wrong. It would be great to know if people can hear me. If anyone's there, I would love to know. And let me know if you are, because it'd be great to be able to have a chat with you, and technically there's a chance, if you really wanted to, could even bring you online. Anyway, so let's get right into it. The main things that you need, apart from a bit of a plan, you want to know what you're going to talk about, because if you have no idea what you're talking about, then you really will get lost. And the other thing is to choose your platform. Where are you going to go live? Do you want to use a third-party tool, or are you just going to go directly in to the platform? So you can go directly live, into Facebook, or if you want to go into Instagram. Some platforms let you share into multiple platforms at times. Wave does let you go into about 8, but it was the first time for me also trying LinkedIn Live, and I hadn't done it before, so I'm really possibly it was something that I set up incorrectly on the other end. I'm not really sure what I did there, but work that out later. That's not a problem for me. The other thing is to talk about your lighting. Now, it is night here. I've got some soft light in the background. I have a little neon that casts some more light as well. I don't like too much light at the front because I find when I'm wearing my glasses, which unfortunately I need to read if anyone does leave me a comment, is they get a lot of reflection in them. So I've got a little light here, but I've turned it upwards, and that sort of puts more of a soft light. I'm also only using the camera that's actually in my Mac, so no filters, Abel. So you get how I am is how I am, which is warts and all or whatever. I don't think I've got any warts, but wrinkles and lines. That's what you're going to get. But lighting is important. So the main thing is not to have like a whole lot of light behind you because it'll make you really dark. So make sure if you're doing it during the daytime that you have the window is casting the light into your face, not right from behind you. And ditto when you're setting up, if you even put some soft lamps on each side of you, that's going to give you enough light to manage to have a well-lit scene. And the other thing is stable internet. So when I'm going live like this, actually don't go Wi-Fi. I am actually plugged into my modem. I find that is what is going to keep things more stable. Otherwise, you can get a lot of that sort of shakiness, or you might freeze, and that gets really frustrating. So really important to make sure you've got that stable internet connection. Now, of course, you can go live anywhere, and we take that risk. And the whole thing is, it's live, stuff happens. So never get too hung up about it. It's just a matter of getting out there and trying, and it's not all that hard. So I guess the next thing then to talk about is I'm going to switch scenes now. What I love about this actually is that you can do some fun things. So, I'm a little bit big here. I can actually move this. I can change myself from being in a circle and move me all around the place like that. I could change the shape as well. One of the things I wanted to talk about, that apart from we've got our basics right, we know where we're going, we know what we're going to talk about, we've got some lighting going on, and our internet is stable, is the other things that can happen. And I put a couple of pictures here because they just represent, and I don't know whether my lovely friend Lisa Muggs is listening or may jump in later or watch this later on. But she would remember when we were doing a lot of audio on Clubhouse when it was new. And I forgot to mute and went and made a coffee. It made a lot of noise and nearly deafened everyone. So hence I got a little picture of a coffee there. A bit of a joke with the curlers is, talking about being camera ready. But you know what? I don't have an excessive amount of face on today or anything, or tonight. It was Mother's Day. I had a little bit on anyway. Some people like to get fully done up. I just say, whoever you are, this is how I usually look. This is how you get me. Kind of what you see is what you get. So as natural as you want to be, or as long as you're you, that's what matters the most. The other thing I've got there is you see the little head of my cat in that little picture on this slide, which is, now I always go backwards. I've got to go like that, over that way. And that's because pets can jump in the way. So just be careful about that. If you do have an active dog, or particularly a dog that barks a lot, try to put them away so that you don't get that distraction. I said a lot of that happen on Zoom calls in particular. So just making sure that, you kind of make it as easy as you can. And as I'm saying, you got that, I'm playing with a little ticker here as well, which you'll see below, running along the bottom of the screen here, which is another cool little feature. Bloopers can make your video a bit more fun, so don't worry about it. If my cat suddenly jumps up, he has a tendency to get here on the back of my chair, and if he wants to do that, not much I can do because I can only lock him out of one part of my house. I kind of got a bit of an open plan thing going on here, so it's a little bit hard for me to completely keep him away. And he's an indoor cat, so I'm not throwing him outside. But these are the things just to think about. What is in your background as well. So, I've got another little desk behind me here. I've got a little, as I said, my little neon respect there. And on this side, I've got a little soft light that's just coming in through the back there, and that just gives a little bit of a softness to the room. But just think about where you are. You can go live anywhere, But, even if you were, literally in a small hotel room, just try to get the blankets wall behind you or something like that. So there's not a lot to distract you. And as well as keeping that light reflecting nicely is another thing to think about. What's another thing that can happen apart from, well, outside noise? And if you get distracted, headphones can be useful because I can tend to, if I hear something, I'm going to go, oh, what was that? So that's another thing to consider. And also, when you are doing your video, think about what it is you're wanting people to do. If you do go live, you usually have a call to action that you want people to do. For me, I'd just like them to go live and experiment, ask me some questions. I am here to help you. I've been having a fantastic time the last 6 months or so, mentoring so many small businesses, working with Impactivate and Lauren Bartley. They're amazing, and the people that I've got to meet and work with have been fabulous. And I just have discovered that real love again, because I've been working with some big corps and things. Still absolutely love working in communities, but that other side of me just loves helping out and helping small business owners solve their problems. So don't forget, anytime, whether I'm on here live or any other time, my call to action is to ask me a question. If you're seeing this after the event, you're watching it recorded, I'd really appreciate your comments and let me know. I do have a Q&A slide in the hopes that I might get some folk on, but I'm not going to stress too much if nobody's there. I think I've got maybe somebody watching, and if so, say hi to me. You can type a comment, and I do have this lovely little comment tool that is waiting to see, and I think I can say type your comment here. Type your comment. Oh, I can right there too. Does it send? Not sending for me. Okay, so that's interesting. Maybe I can only answer. And this is all about testing this new stream. So so we've talked about the basics that you need to go, things to be aware of. So I'm keeping this really sweet and simple. The main thing is not to be afraid to go. Now, the other thing is you do want to be looking into the camera when you are speaking to people. Now, I am looking around a little bit, and the reason is that I'm watching and when you're live streaming on your own, it's quite normal. We're live streaming. We're allowed to go and we have to look at the comments. We want to see if someone's commenting. You may need to check that everything's working on the side. And also I've got these lovely scenes that I'm just checking out and seeing how they work. So, that's been a bit of fun to do that as well. You can change out the sizes real quick. I can click a button and it changes the shape that I'm in right now. I can do this. I can change the side. I can go back to my circle, move me around. So that's fun. If you were sharing a screen, for example, and you wanted to make yourself smaller, it's really easy to just grab the edge of the tool and, change the size that you are. So that's pretty fun. It's nice and easy to do that. And Wave Video have made a whole lot of templates that make it super easy for you to get started anyway, so you don't have to get too over the top. For example, if I switch now to this scene, some cool pink smoke going on there just for a bit of fun. So, you can have fun with stuff like that. You can add in, if you, depending how creative you want to be, you can add in all sorts of layers and things like that. You can add in some GIFs and other movement. I think I've got a slide coming up that I've added one of those onto. But at the same time, first time, if all you want to do is just be you, that is all you have to do. You do not have to get too carried away with anything. These tools are here to help you. Now, see, I've got up here, I've actually got my phone here, and that's because I wanted to check another really cool feature. And that is that you can have multiple cameras with Wave. And I've just got a little button that allows me to change cameras. So if I want to, I've actually got, this is running through, it has to be plugged into my computer, but it's running through an app called Camo. So if I show it on screen now, then you get the back of me. Hello. And then I can see that depth. Look at me falling deep, 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 deep into my computer, into infinity. So, yeah, I could actually change the way I have this setting as well and move it around as much as I like. So that can be great if you are trying to demonstrate something as well, and it's really easy to turn it off and hide it from there. So that's another super cool feature. So just switching scenes again, just for a bit of fun. So here's a little gift that I just added just for a bit of amusement, and because it reminded me of my cat Archie jumping around the place. So, you can add it, and I think it just adds a little bit of fun, keeps people perhaps a little bit more engaged. Hey, Lisa, how are you? I thought you might be with the family. It is Mother's Day after all, but for me, my kids grown up. They've all got a lot of things to do. My son couldn't. He's in another state at the moment, and so I got my time today. And sadly, my mum passed a couple of years ago, so it's just me. But I'm absolutely thrilled to be on here and say hi to your mum, Lisa, because I'd love to, waving and saying hi. Love to be able to catch up with you in your beautiful, beautiful Cairns, because it's so warm, and you seem to be having an extended summer, and I seem to be having a much what will you call it? An early winter. And Marianne, hi. Sorry, I'm just trying to learn. I realised the tool. It's actually had a little button coming up, and it was covering up. It says auto scroll, so it's really hard to see. Show on screen. She says hi. Hi, Chris. How you going? Anyway, thanks guys for joining. I really appreciate it. Shout out if you would like me, Marianne or Lisa. Well, you're with your mum, so probably not. But I've got a link here if you want to jump on and come and say hi. You're most welcome to, because really I've gone through, all I was going to do is really show some of the features here, and which I can do with you. And the other thing was I've already covered just what it is about getting out there and going live, because I'm making myself do it, So, I was being terribly honest. Like, Lisa knows I went through some stuff during the COVID thing, and I got quite introverted, as I mentioned earlier. And, it can hold us back, and why? We just need to get out there and have a chat and be ourselves, and I have to remember that I get my energy from other people. So I want you here. I want to have that engagement. So, Marianne, if you'd like to come on, just let me know, and I'll send you a link. Ditto, Lisa, if you did have time. I'm just trying to see. Yep, there's a scroll. I'm just learning how to use this little pop-up. They've got a pop-up for the live chat on the side here. So, that's been something I'm trying to get used to, because I don't really like moving my head around to see, but I can actually move it much closer. So I'm learning, and you're learning with me. So that's pretty cool. So, I don't have a lot more else to say. I didn't want to take too much of people's time up on Mother's Day, and I hope everyone's having a beautiful Mother's Day. I did have a little Q&A. This was and I'll switch just back to here right now. Come in for a quick chat, says Marianne. Just give me 1 second, and I'm going to get you an invite link. I've just got to hop over to Facey, and I'll send it to you there. It's always a bit of fun negotiating everything. Post, paste. Okay, you should have that now, Marianne. And Nancy, hello, gorgeous girl. I miss you. You're still a good girl in Clubhouse. I am going to get back on there. I know Lisa's been on there a little bit. I'm waiting to hear a ping. I should hear a ping when Marianne gets on board. So just waiting for that. What are you up to, Miss Nancy? Happy Mother's Day to you. You've done your little, you go live all the time, don't you, Nancy? But you did your little trial. How you're loving using Wave, yeah? Let me know. Let me know. What are your favourite features? I'm loving how easy it is to move things around. Let me see what's happening with Marianne. Let's see how she's going. Let me know if you're having any issues. I'm quite happy to see and hear you. It didn't work. It didn't work. That's interesting. Oh, no, you can't do it on mobile. Sorry, not yet. They're working on it. And that's a problem with a lot of the live streaming because it's very unstable when you're on a mobile. So, yeah, that's cool if you can't come. But you, Nancy, are you around? You might be in probably the wee hours for you. You're probably sitting up in bed. Like the last thing you want is to go live. So Nancy has been using it and enjoying it. That's great. So her favourite is, let me have a look. Look at this. I love that you can add these. But, yeah, the camera is cool. You can, like the actual being able to move this. Is that what you mean? Like wherever you are, or joining on, being able to add other cameras, which I really love being able to do this. I know Chad has got the most amazing setup with so many cameras that he's got that makes it really, really super cool. Marianne's going to go desktop. So, oh, you're just waking up, gorgeous girl. So, yeah, it's probably, what is it, like 6 a.m. or something, 7 a.m., not even for you. It's 8:21 p.m. Sunday night here. So you're about to enjoy your Sunday whilst we're getting ready to finish it up. Yeah, the moving around the camera is so cool. Yeah, I really love it. I love that you can quickly change the aspect like that as well and move it around wherever you like. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, so I'm just still learning it, and the best way to learn something is to do it, right? So, you know, I love StreamYard, still do. I think it's a fabulous tool, but, you know, it's really keen, you know, and I've got a long love affair with wave.video, having worked with them in the past as well, and StreamYard. So I love them both. What can I say? Nancy says, I also love how easy this says fancy, fun media directly. That's right, from Wave Creations. That's so true. And I'm still learning some of that, and I'm not going to do too much playing around. I've got a ding dong. Hello, Marianne. So you will see yourself at the moment. I'm just going to bring you on just a sec. Take that one off. Hang on one sec. Show on screen. Here you come. Ta-da!
Hi.
Hi, gorgeous. How are you?
Hi. Tired. Happy Mother's Day.
Mother's Day to you as well.
Thank you.
I'm just having a bit of fun. You know me, I haven't been
That's
live
awesome.
for
Yeah,
ages.
this is awesome.
And, yeah, you have to come and have a play. Get into the Wave group again and download the program, or don't even download. You just have to click a button. Actually, it's so super easy to do. Actually, probably I probably should have shown. Let me see if I can go share screen. Chrome tab. I'm just checking out what I've got. Yeah, so I'm going to quickly share. So this is like when you're just making something in Wave normally, you've now got this live streaming tab. Can you see that all right?
It's quite small on my screen. I was just thinking, how do I get it bigger?
But yeah, that's something I have to work out too. I'll go back to you guys and say, how do you make things bigger? But yeah, so you can.
Oh, unless it's in settings, it could be settings. It says no, maybe not. Yeah. I'm not going to click. I'm not going to click on buttons that I don't know what they are.
Yeah, playing around is the best way to do it. Well, there's actually, because you can actually have a thing called directors, so that I can give you control. So if you were helping me with the live stream, I can give you control, and I don't have to give you my passwords or anything like that. And that's a game changer. I love that. The other thing is that, like with this sharing, is just showing that, you've got the tab where you put your streams in, and then your projects and all those sort of things. And you can just, like, I just was playing around with all the different things that, that I was making for this. So easy to do directly in Wave. So that was pretty cool. I think I've stopped sharing. I hope I have.
Oh, no, you're not sharing your screen. No.
Yeah, that's good.
Is that what you meant? Yeah, no, you're not sharing your screen.
Yeah. And Nancy says playing around is the best way to learn. And She loves my lower third. Oh, you like my little kitty cats? That's so cute, isn't it? And I actually, I created the little GIF, and what didn't have a background, but I went, is it that Uscreen or whatever it is, and they do let you do the free background remover on video, on a short piece of video. And so if I just take her comment off again, so you can see my little kitty cat, and the other one jumps over the top. Let me get myself out of the way a bit.
Yeah, that's pretty cute.
So, yeah, just a bit of fun and distraction, isn't it? And, yeah, Nancy says that adding admin power to guests is a game changer, and it really, really is. Now, this is interesting. I have got myself coming up on another, I don't even know what that is. I've appearing down the bottom, like, I've got my other camera here, which is my mobile, and then I see you, Marianne, and then there's a third one come up, and I'm like, what is that? Why is there another one there? I have no idea what that is.
Well, maybe somebody else's.
That's it. Yes, I think that must be. That is it. That is it. I've just made my I've just made my comments go giant, and now I can't actually. I just have to. I have to get rid of them and start again. Let me have another look how this goes. Auto scroll. Thanks for joining me, by the way. It's always more fun with friends.
Hey, no worries.
I don't know if you caught the
only
start.
Just probably the last maybe minute and a half.
Yeah, I really wasn't doing a lot.
Yeah.
Basically, I just said get in there and do it, and I just shared about the basics of deciding what it is you want to talk about. For me, it was talking about this platform and just getting out live, deciding where you're going to go live to, the lighting as well, making sure you've got reasonable lighting and your stable internet, and that was really the main things. Now, I was trying to go live on LinkedIn. I set it all up with that first time I've ever done the RTMP thing. Looked like it was fine, and it told me, when you go live here, click the button and you'll be live there. And when I went to click the button, it said, we have an issue. So it seemed to be with LinkedIn. So it was going to be my very first LinkedIn live at the same time. So I don't think that's happened at all. Chad, she's here playing.
So you can,
where's Chad?
You can edit the name and the title and the avatar. That's cool.
Yes, you can. You can indeed. I keep getting the auto scroll button on my little pop-up that gets in the way, and then I can't see. I am playing.
That's so easy. That is so cool. That is very cool.
Chad would be waking up too. Where are you finding Chad? Is he somewhere else? Where is he? He must be on maybe he's on Facebook saying something. Anyway, I am so glad that I've had some friends, because you know what, and I always say to people, you know what, the first time I went live, I had my son or talking to somebody listening. That was about it. And then and then I would say, look, if it is just your mum, it doesn't really matter, because it's just about getting out there.
Hey, my mum's still not even on the well, she doesn't even have a laptop or a computer, so there you go.
Oh, really? Yes.
Really?
That was one cool thing, that both my parents were avid, they got a really early Mac. Unfortunately, it wasn't the one that's worth a ton of money. It was the one that got mass produced after that. Because we found it in their house and went, oh, is this a gold mine?
Gold mine.
It's not a gold mine. So 6:25 a.m., Nancy. Wowzers. And what is this next question? Yeah, I'm just getting an auto scroll button that I'm trying to wake him. Poor Chad. I think he's been doing some terrible nights, and he does tend to. He's like I used to be, the night owl all the time. But that's one thing. When I got COVID at the end of March, kind of reset me, and I find I have to get to bed a lot earlier than I used to, which is probably a good thing for me.
That's a good thing.
Except when I used to work with a lot of, if I get another job too, because I do love working with folks in the States and the UK, and that does throw everything out somewhat. But
yeah.
So what about you, Marianne? Are you going to be going live again soon?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
I don't know. That's one of the things I don't do live well. So yeah,
You
I've
are
just got
fabulous.
I've just got to do it. I've really
Tagging
just got
isn't
to.
waking him. Yeah, he's finally resting, and I think that's a really good thing, because I did have a chat to him, Nancy, earlier on. Sorry, Mariana.
No, go.
Yeah, the chat had said, "Oh, I'll come and help you out," and which would have been lovely. But at the same time, once I'm on, I'm fine. You know, I get the same nerves as everyone does. The thing that holds you back. And it was really funny because I hadn't done it for so long. I literally, I think I went to the toilet like 3 times in the last 5 minutes before this. I was like, I think I need to go again. Oh, and then I drink some more water. Oh, I need to go again. So transparency here, folks, you know. So, you know, no matter who, even the most polished person gets, you know, nerves. Yeah. And Marianne, you are a performer. You know, you've had, you've been a singer, and you're a fabulous speaker, and, you know, so you got plenty to say. So you need to get back out here too.
I do have plenty to say, don't I? I always have plenty to say.
We always have both had a lot to say, as do I. But I did promise I wouldn't go too long, so I'm not going to. I have hit my half hour, so I probably will wind up. Although, Marianne, you can stay on in the background if you want. We can have a chat.
Sure.
I'm just going to have a look. And can you see the screen as well, or not? Can you see all the?
All I see is so I see you and then me.
Yeah.
And so I can see that part of the screen, you know, with your the little cat underneath.
Yeah.
Mute, stop, video, share, settings. I can see the live chat, and I can see me down at the bottom left-hand corner as well. That's kind of like grayed out.
The screen. Oh, hang on. This one. The sound options. Yeah. Now, I'm not sure, but I actually do have a roadcaster thing, which I bought during COVID with all these cool ideas in the heart and hadn't done it. But I would love to know, can you guys hear this? Could you hear clapping?
Only just.
Well, I can turn it up.
Yep.
Okay, so that part works. So I do have sound, but they have these sound options. So I hadn't tried them. I'm going over to media. I'm not quite sure what I do, Nancy. Funny laugh. Let's see. If I do that, do I have to drag it to somewhere? Nancy, you're going to have to tell me what I need to do here, because I have no idea, and I've just lost my chat. Where's my chat? Hang on. Live chat. Go back. Come into live space again, Marianne.
Yeah, I just saw that. So that's actually not a bad thing to bring up. So in the live chat, so that's on the right-hand side of the screen, and I'm using a normal laptop screen, but I can't actually see that comment of Nancy's. I didn't see until just a second ago, because it's not like it says auto scroll right smack in the middle of it. And if I click on auto scroll,
that's what I'm getting. The little auto scroll is turning up on the last comment all the time.
Yes.
I wonder if Nancy got that as well. And I'm going to say something to them about that, because it's really frustrating, because I can't really hard to get to that last comment. Now she's telling me if I go over to media.
Oh, click it. She's saying click it.
Click it. So I'm going down, I'm scrolling. Okay, so there's a drum roll. Click it. Click it.
Radio. So that auto save. Drum roll.
Woohoo! Okay, what about?
I love it.
Sorry. And what else is there? Oh, I don't like that
For
one.
when I do my bad comedy show.
Yeah, we can do that. Oh, yeah. Well, or what about, what's this one?
Oh, see, I like that one.
Yeah. Or what about this one? Oh. Okay. And there's some background audio there as well. So that's fun. Thanks, Nancy, for teaching me something new. And I'm trying to get your last comment up, and this is where it's woohoo.
Yeah, see, auto scrolled again. There it is again.
Yeah, the auto scroll. Now I'm
Well,
laughing.
that's annoying. That's annoying because what to me it looks like is every single time somebody writes a new comment, the auto scroll button comes up.
Oh, the jazz is
so
sexy,
if I click on auto scroll now, it removes the button, and now I can see Nancy's last comment, which for me is try the jazz, it's sexy. So if Nancy, if you click make another comment if you can, and then I think that auto scroll is going to come up. Yes.
Yeah.
So every time somebody makes a comment, auto scroll comes up, but that doesn't kind of make sense.
Yeah, because then you got to click it, and then it says, "Do you want to show it on screen?" But you can't actually see what they've said. So if you did get a troll that wrote something bad, you might go show on screen. I don't set auto scroll. Oh, so I can unset it. Ah, now I'm learning something new. How do you get rid of auto scroll? Nancy, I need your help because it's coming up automatically. I did not tell it. I did not tell it I wanted auto scroll.
Oh God, how do I get you off my phone?
I'm going to find the sexy jazz. Hang on. Let me try this.
That's good, yes. I feel like I should break into
song. I'm waiting for you to burst.
I should break into song. That's what
you should.
A little bit of.
You could burst into song. That would be so fun. Actually,
I couldn't today. I tried singing last night. It was hopeless. I got a bit drunk last night.
Oh, we're on live.
I've been sick for a week, and Ray had his birthday celebration, and they set up the band. And
not COVID.
No, gosh, no. I've been testing every day, but no COVID. This is the normal thing I get every year at the same time, which is really lousy. But yeah, we had dueling pianos last night, so it was really. We were treated.
Fun.
We had both spectacular.
Let's just another little jazz number, just quickly.
Love some jazz.
Where is it? Show me your cool moves, Marianne.
Oh no, I don't have any tonight. I'm doing the. I'm a bit hungover today. Not feeling crush hot. Don't want to move my head too
I can't turn it off now. Turn it off. It won't click off. It keeps giving me the time. Hang on, I'm going to turn it down first. I've had to turn it down. I can't actually get it turned off. It keeps doing something strange with my mouse. Why is that? It's literally still playing in the background. When I go to click on it, it's telling me how long the time is. I can't make it turn off. Okay, then. That's interesting. That's interesting.
I'm going to take a picture of my screen. I'm going to shoot it to you.
Thanks, Nancy. We're just being silly. What are you saying in the background there, Marianne? We can hear you.
I'm taking a picture of my screen. And I'm going to just send it to you so that you can see exactly what I can see.
I'm still trying to turn jazz off.
And then
got it.
On your message before, you said that you were going to go live on LinkedIn as well. Does this go? So are you live on LinkedIn at the moment?
It didn't work. What happened was the link didn't work. I got an error. So as far as I know, it didn't go on. I did try to have it on a screen on another computer, but it gave me a nasty error. It said we've lost where I had to click on it. It's now telling me I'm past the scheduled time and I'm, in trouble.
Right. You're going over time.
But it's actually changed the URL. So I don't even know how I can get back into the settings of Wave while I'm live to try to change that. And I don't think I can. It's something I will learn. That is something to find out about because I went onto the settings and on the settings, you can do a bunch of stuff, but you can't actually go and change. Only when I was in, before I turned on the live, could I pick where I wanted to send it. And so to start LinkedIn Live, it said you first start your third party live. So I did that, went over and there was a button to press go live. And then it came up saying, we are having trouble. You'll need to reset it. And I went, well, that's not happening now because I'm already live. I did also send it to YouTube, and I have no idea if that's working either. It possibly isn't, because I have no idea what on earth or where that even would show. So who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows?
You know what's
It's all
interesting?
about-
I can't chat. I can't type anything in the chat. I've just noticed that because Nancy, if you're still there, you said nice to see you both, and I was just going to type. It's great to see.
I don't think I can
too.
answer too. Yeah, it says type your message.
I can't type anything
because
I don't have even see an option to type your message. So,
all right, hello. Let me see if
I
it
can't
works.
even.
Why?
There's no word. Can you please stop that? I'm on a live call.
The whole world can hear you guys.
They're having a little bit of an argument. I can see hi everyone, but I have no option.
I just tried that, but I had to. It was showing all destinations, and I had to actually pick I Respect Online, the Facebook one that let me answer. So I don't know whether this is just something we're going to learn.
So am I meant to be on Facebook right now? Because this has opened up.
No, we are on Facebook.
Video.
Like we're third party, but the Facebook that live would be live on Facebook right now. Hello, Facebook. Yeah,
I'm about to have a massive cough attack.
Oh no, just you can mute yourself too, or I can mute you. Where's mute? I think there's a mute. Where's your mute button? There it is. Well, aren't we funny? All right, well, this is what you call casual learning. Why not? Why not? We can do whatever we like. So I'm looking all over the place because I really like this. I like that they built in some sound effects so you don't have to you do not need expensive tools anymore, which is absolutely brilliant. I'm still having trouble with the auto scroll. But, oh, boy, not good. But it's okay because that's why we have a mute button so that we can mute ourselves if things go wrong. Now what's she saying here? LinkedIn Live isn't ready yet. Oh, okay. Because I'd asked someone and they told me, Nancy, if I did the TMP and LinkedIn gave me a code and stuff and I put it in, but maybe that's why. So I'm going to have to go back onto LinkedIn and say to people, sorry, didn't happen. And I'll just put this recording up instead and they can hear our silly ranting as well as the sensible stuff that has been said. It's all a bit of fun. And, that's what I like about live. It's just, you don't need to be, pretentious. You don't need to be over the top. You just need to bring some value, have some, the advanced tools is so cool, Nancy. Yeah. All we need, what we're doing here is we're showing people how it works whilst we're learning at the same time, which I think is a really cool thing to do. One thing I'll show with that Q&A, if I switch to our scene. So I think, Marianne, if I made you a director, that's the audio. Permissions, hang on, permissions. Guests, support, can manage live chat, can show messages on stream. Oh, there you go. So there's a whole bunch of things. I can make you a support. I can make you a presenter. I can make you a co-host, or I can give you full admin rights. That is super, super cool.
That's super.
That is super cool because one of the issues we had early on when I was doing a lot of live programs was if you were trying to help somebody in the background, they had to give up all their, passwords and stuff, which for me, especially with cyber safety, security background kind of thing, that really was Yeah, Nancy, if I get an answer to the LinkedIn, I will tell you for sure because I don't know. It's going to be my very first LinkedIn Live as well. So maybe I was being ambitious using a third-party tool at the same time. Maybe I should have just tried it as it is. So I'll have to do that another time. Maybe we can jump on together.
I find it really annoying
well.
that I cannot make a comment, that I cannot type a comment.
Yeah. Now, I wonder if that is, hang on a sec. Let me look at these permissions again. Permissions. Okay, I'm making you support. Says you can now manage live chat.
You
should
got
be
powers.
able to.
Ooh.
I got powers now. You got powers.
You
girl.
have been granted the role support.
And then we need to go, where's the noise? Cool. Where's the noise? We need to do this.
All right, but nothing's changed. So what does that give me? I still can't do...
Well, it says you can manage the chat. So you should be able to add things to the stream. We are testing. We're testing your limits.
To all
are we testing your limits, Nancy? That's the thing. Are we testing our viewers' limits?
Oh, look at this.
Now
it's
that
really
she's having
tiny.
fun now.
It's really tiny,
darling. Oh, because you're on a laptop. I am on my big screen, so you can pull the.
So now I've got I can type a message now. So now I couldn't type a message before. But then
that's because you were my guest, so you weren't allowed to.
But how is Nancy typing a message?
No, because she's in the live chat. She's a viewer, engaging. But you were my guest, so you don't necessarily need to chat, I guess.
Right. Yeah.
Because they're on Facebook writing underneath.
Yeah, no, I know that. I still think it would be appropriate to be able to respond to a message that you wouldn't necessarily need to say out loud.
Yeah. Sure. And depending, you know what, if I had you planned as a guest, like, if I'd known in advance, and especially if we were delivering a certain, like we were doing some learning and you were going to get questions, for sure, you would get given that extra. It's just a matter of setting up. And as I said, I hadn't actually, this is my first time going live using it, apart from I did a little test with my brother and that was just a bit weird. But his internet was all wrong and he kept freezing like that, But now seeing these permissions, being able to have a co-host is awesome on a show. And I guess Nancy would do that a lot because she's got a great inside studio chat, versus viewer chat. So we do have a guest chat as well, by the way, Marianne.
Yes.
So look, if I go here, I can say hello. So other people can't see that. That's
you and me.
Us. Yeah. So it's just a matter of I wish you were around when I was playing. Well, let me know in advance. And if it's not, crazy o'clock, or else I know it's going to be crazy o'clock, Nancy, I'll come and play with you anytime. Nancy's great. She does a lot of lives. Anyway, look, we've actually managed to go 50 minutes right now. So it's interesting. So you've got the pop-up chat, or you can also just click it. And where we've got the guest chat showing for us at the moment, Marianne, that would be where we could also have the chat showing. But I quite like the fact that you can pop it up and move it around. I think that's really handy. I think we've probably done all we need to do to play right now. I had a final slide, which was my little thank you slide. Let me switch. There's a learning curve. If you're going to do an end slide, make sure it's actually at the end. Don't test it like that. All right. With that, Nancy, thank you so much for joining. Lisa, if you come back on later and see this, thank you again. Marianne, don't go away because I want to say hi to you and have a bit of a chat if you've got some time. Thank you so much. Anyone watching the recording, if you've got questions about this, post them below. I will get back to you. Here for you at any time. It's really exciting that this new platform is out there. Hopefully you'll see more of me and I'm going to get my live on. I wanted to replay my scene, but it doesn't. It looks like whatever I did to my final scene, and I do remember I got told once it's played the video, it's played. So I've gone and done it early. So in that case, I can't really show you my thank you screen. But if you're not following my page and you do want to follow my page, I Respect Online, please do. And you can find me at all the other normal sort of places like Instagram and on LinkedIn. And this has been Fiona Lucas, and this is Marianne Roll. You know what? I don't think I even introed myself at the start, but I figured anyone was watching kind of already knew me. But there you go. If you don't, ask me a question and I'll answer it after the stream. So thanks, everybody. I have loved being able to chat with you. Have a wonderful Mother's Day, Nancy. I hope your day is beautiful and filled with sunshine. And see you all. I'm ending this broadcast. Bye.